Have you ever felt so bad that your whole body ached? You had no strength even to get out of bed, and the fever just wouldn't go down? It wasn't just a simple cold. It was very likely the flu. And the problem is that many people confuse it, underestimate it, or treat it as if it were something minor, when in reality it can lead to serious complications. Today I'm going to explain what the flu really is, how to tell it apart from a common cold, why it keeps coming back year after year, and most importantly, what you can do to prevent it and protect yourself better. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel because this information can help you take care of yourself and also the people around you. What is the flu? The flu, also known as influenza, is a highly contagious viral respiratory infection. This is not just any virus. It's a virus that mainly affects the respiratory tract and appears in a seasonal pattern, meaning at certain times of the year. Although it's often confused with a common cold, the flu tends to be more intense, more aggressive, and carries a higher risk of complications. That's why learning how to recognize it is so important. The influenza virus. Why is it so hard to eradicate? The flu is caused by different types of the influenza virus. The most common ones today are influenza type A, H1N1, H3N2, influenza type B. These viruses have one key characteristic: they mutate constantly. That means they change from one year to the next, new variants appear, and our immune system is not always prepared to recognize them. That's why the flu still exists, why it comes back every year, and why it's so difficult to eradicate worldwide. Main symptoms of the flu. The flu usually doesn't go unnoticed. When it shows up, your body feels it. The most characteristic symptoms are high fever, intense muscle aches, generalized body pain, headache, marked fatigue, sometimes extreme, sore throat, nasal congestion, and something very important, it is highly contagious. It spreads easily through respiratory droplets when a sick person coughs, sneezes, or talks. If this video is helping you better understand the flu, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That way, YouTube shows this information to more people who really need it. Let's continue. How does the flu spread? Transmission happens mainly through close contact with sick people, via contaminated surfaces, by touching your mouth, nose, or eyes. That's why prevention measures are still essential. Recommendations to prevent the flu. There are several strategies that greatly reduce the risk. Some are simple, but very effective. Wash your hands frequently. Avoid close contact if you're sick. Cover your mouth when coughing or sneezing. Ventilate enclosed spaces. Clean commonly used surfaces. Wearing a mask, as we learned during the pandemic, is still useful in crowded or enclosed environments. What about vaccination? The influenza vaccine is updated every year precisely because of viral mutations. Getting vaccinated is an option that reduces the risk of complications, especially in adults over 60, people with chronic illnesses, those with weakened immune systems. The decision to get vaccinated or not is personal, but it's always wise to stay informed and weigh the risks and benefits. The immune system, your best defense. Beyond vaccines and external measures, there's something essential: your immune system. A strong immune system can make the difference between a mild infection or a severe and prolonged flu. To strengthen it, certain habits are essential. Balanced nutrition, regular physical activity, sleeping 7 to 8 hours, managing stress. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, and that weakens your defenses. Key nutrition to protect yourself. Nutrition plays a central role. Some important nutrients include vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, selenium. They are found in fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, and leafy green vegetables. Antioxidants, especially in colorful fruits like strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries, help protect your cells. Probiotics and defenses. Your gut is also part of your immune system. Consuming probiotics such as natural yogurt, kefir, fermented foods helps maintain healthy gut flora and improves the body's response to infections. Rest. More important than you think. Sleeping well is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Many people manage to eliminate a virus in just a matter of hours simply because they rest properly. Sleep repairs, regulates, and strengthens. Possible complications of the flu. This is very important to understand. The flu can become complicated if the body fails to control it in time. Some common complications include pneumonia, bronchitis, sinusitis, ear infections, worsening of chronic diseases. In people with asthma, COPD, or lung conditions, the flu can be especially dangerous. Difference between the flu and the common cold. This is where confusion often happens. The common cold is milder, gradual in onset, with low or no fever. The flu, on the other hand, appears suddenly, causes high fever, produces intense pain and extreme fatigue. If your symptoms force you to stay in bed, it's probably not just a cold, a flu, cold, or COVID. Some respiratory illnesses share similar symptoms. That's why, in certain cases, diagnostic testing is recommended to differentiate influenza from COVID-19 or other viruses. Today, an accurate diagnosis remains essential. Environmental factors and spread. The flu spreads more easily when there is overcrowding, poor ventilation, air pollution, high population density. Additionally, the simultaneous circulation of other respiratory viruses can increase cases during certain seasons. Recent influenza trends. In recent years, many countries have reported an increase in cases, especially during winter seasons. There has also been an increase in hospitalizations related to influenza, which reinforces the importance of prevention. What to do when you already have the flu? Now, prevention is one thing, but knowing what to do when the flu is already with you is another. The first thing many people underestimate is real rest. It's not just staying home, it's allowing your body to focus its energy on fighting the virus. Forcing yourself to maintain your normal routine only prolongs the illness and increases the risk of complications. Hydration becomes key once again. Water, warm infusions, broths. Keeping the mucous membranes hydrated helps the respiratory system work better and facilitates the elimination of secretions. As for medications, pain relievers and fever reducers can help control fever and discomfort, but always in moderation and following recommended doses. They don't speed up recovery, but they make the process more manageable. Antibiotics, and this is very important to say, do not work for treating the flu because we are dealing with a viral infection. They are only used if a secondary bacterial infection appears, and that must be evaluated by a professional. When should you see a doctor? There are warning signs you shouldn't ignore. For example, high fever that doesn't go down after several days, difficulty breathing, chest pain, confusion or severe dizziness, sudden worsening after an apparent improvement. In young children, older adults, and people with chronic conditions, monitoring should be even more careful. Seeking care early can prevent serious complications. The flu is not about fear, it's about information. Understanding how it works, how it spreads, and how your body responds gives you a huge advantage. Not everything is solved with a quick pill. Very often, simple and consistent habits are what truly make the difference. The flu is not just a strong cold. It's a viral infection that can become complicated if we don't take it seriously. Recognizing its symptoms, taking care of your immune system, and adopting preventive habits can make a big difference. Take care of yourself, rest, eat well, and protect others too. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel because we keep sharing clear, useful information based on how your body really works. See you in the next video.